evening and welcome to another beautiful Saturday night of Trendz Live. This is what's coming up on the show. In the heart of KwaZulu-Natal lies a gorgeous space in the Midlands, Pleasant Places. We explore the stunning area as well as the famous Mbah swing. Thereafter, we take a look at some fashion trends in this autumn-winter season and how we can mix and match. We also check as to what accessories we can add to our different looks. We now move over to Soweto with the Noordgesig community, which is also known as Die Bulte, reclaiming its narrative through art, history, storytelling, and the significance of unity. Thereafter, we take a boat ride to Harties for a sailor's experience. Nothing quite like the outdoors. Some luxury and spoils. Definitely cruising nicely. All this and more coming up, so don't move an inch.
Sani Bonani. It is a Saturday night at 8 p.m. and that means it's time for your weekly dose of all things lifestyle and entertainment. Dumelang Absheni and hello, welcome to Trendz Live. My name is Kansani Koza, but please call me Candy and I will be taking care of you this evening. I hope you actually heard the headlines because we actually have so much in store that's going to be making its way to you, just like our first interview for the evening, and I'm joining my guests right now. Welcome, gentlemen.
So much. Thanks for having us.
I'm so happy that you guys are here. Cirque Rave is the new rave. It's bringing a bold new twist to South Africa's lifestyle and nightlife scene, blending high energy music with immersive performance and visual spectacle. It's where rave culture meets theatrical flair, creates an experience that's as much about expression as it is about amusement. Joining us in studio are these gentlemen that you just saw earlier, and they are the team behind this exciting event. Once again, welcome. But I want us to talk straight about Cirque du Rave. What is it actually all about if no one's ever actually heard of this event?
So just first up, I'd like to say that Cirque du Rave is a partnership between Sonnage, our venue in Randburg, and the team from Like It, Love It. So just a tiny shout out to Lewis, Zach, Imani and the team who couldn't be here tonight. But Cirque du Rave is really an amalgamation of two worlds that don't actually meet. You've got the drama, the theatre, the jeopardy of the circus, as well as that raw rave culture, that banging bass line, you know, and putting those two together to create a fully immersive experience.
All right, that does sound very different. Why did you guys decide to actually incorporate that whole cirque element to the rave?
Well, it's very interesting. We're always looking for cool themes to be able to riff off of and work off of in terms of nightlife, and trying to push the boundaries in terms of nightlife. This lends itself to something that is spectacular, something that's fantastic. You know, you've got contortionists and aerialists and this and that, while you have DJs and this amazing music playing. So it just seems like it would be something that would fit, you know, even though it's not two worlds that often meet.
It really is very different worlds meeting and coming together. What are you hoping then when people come to this experience they'll take away from it being such a unique thing?
I think people will get into it. I think there's a lot to be learned from, and there's a lot of new sensory experience which people don't really experience in raves typically. Stuff that is often reserved for theatre or opera or drama, stuff that is completely over the top. And I think with this particular brand of raves, there's a lot to be gained in that for the audience member, for sure.
Yeah, that makes sense. Is this a concept that was like, you know, taken from maybe like overseas that you guys are bringing to South Africa? Or is this a first of its kind in Africa?
Well, it is almost entirely new in South Africa.
Sure.
There are a couple of people that have tried to do it before. But you know, South Africa's rave scene is already so vibrant and as diverse as our people, really. What this tries to do is just push past that, like I said earlier, push the boundaries in terms of that. So, yeah.
I love that you guys are pushing the boundaries. So anybody that's coming to this event, what should they know before they actually come there and to get tickets and, you know, all the details? Because I'm sure South Africa's listening right now and they're like, this actually sounds pretty cool and epic.
So unfortunately we're sold out for tonight, which is a really good thing for us. Unfortunately not if you were still looking for tickets. The next one we're organizing will be on the 15th of August. But what people need to know is come and be yourself, come and be flamboyant, you know, put on the glitter, put on stilts if you wanted to, dress up, and just come and be yourself, come and enjoy yourself. If people are looking for tickets for the next one, they can go to likeit-loveit.com /ZA or to sonage.com and follow the prompts from there.
Yeah, so it's like it, love it. And I love the fact that you're also saying people must dress up and have fun and also just interact with the whole sensory experience that this will be. Yeah. But I want to understand like the music. I heard you speak about DJs. Any, names that we can drop or like kind of musical experience that you are trying to curate with this event?
Well, I think it's really about the interplay between the music and the circus performers. So musically, it's rooted in house and rave culture from the 80s up until the modern era, with a few iconic crossover tracks kind of sprinkled in between to keep the energy high. And then obviously the circus performers, we have stilt walkers, without giving too much away, jugglers, contortionists, aerialists, and if this one is anything to go by, I think the next one will be even bigger and better. So yeah, I just
glad that there's going to be more than just one experience on an annual basis. Is that kind of what you're looking forward to even into the next year, that you're not just going to do it once a year? Will it be brought to us at least twice a year, or?
I think the demand is so good straight off the bat that it immediately dictates that there's no need not to do another one. And I think we've already penciled in a couple, and we penned in a couple more as well. But I think it's something, both through Cirque du Rave and the peripheral events that we do at Sonage, there's lots to be gained there, and there's lots of experience for people all throughout the year, every weekend, really.
Yeah, I have to ask though, like the kind of person that comes to this event, who are you doing this for? What kind of person should they be in order to really actually enjoy it?
We have such a diverse audience at Sonage, and within this event as well. We are not looking to market to any particular niche or whatever. It is come as you are, whichever age, whichever demographic, it's stuff like that has never really been important to us. And yeah, it's more about the theme of the event. If something like this speaks to you and you want to get glitter all over your face or put on a jester's hat, then you must feel free to.
Just feel free and come express yourself.
Exactly.
What are you hoping that when people do walk away from the event, they'll feel when they get back home? Like, I know we're doing different things and something unique to us as Africans, but what do you hope when they walk away from this event, they feel afterwards to be like, I did that and it made me feel ...
I think the main thing with what we're trying to do is it's a complete experience. Everything from your entrance into the venue to your time that you spend there to what you put in your mouth is so well catered for and so carefully put together that I think there's so much to enjoy, that what we really want people to walk away from is an experience that is safe, that is alive, that has something to do with who we are as people, and I think people really will walk away from our events with that.
Oh wow, so it sounds like you do a lot of other events and now you're just kind of stepping up your game. Is there anything maybe that you do want to share with the viewers out there? I mean, we know what the experience is going to offer, we know where to get tickets, but anything else that you want to just share with our viewers in actually gearing up to when the next event does actually happen? So
like I said, our partners in this are Like It, Love It. They do quite a few events with us, Bed by 10, the Circave, a couple of other very cool curated themes. So all of those are really, really awesome. There's huge demand for them and they're going very, very well. And then on from the venue side, as you can see the visuals there, we do amazing. Everything from goth to metal to rock and roll to house to amapiano to as many genres as we can. So we're very blessed in that, and especially in our diverse music tastes in South Africa. So check out our website, check out our Instagram. We're there every weekend, and yeah, there's always a rave.
There's always a rave. I absolutely love it. Thank you so much, gentlemen, for being here tonight. I kind of kind of wish we were at the rave, but next time they will be dancing together.
After party.
I love the way that you just said that. All right, as you can see tonight on Trendz Live, we're tapping into a cultural shift shaping South Africa's nightlife. It's bold, it's expressive, and it's drawing in a new generation of partygoers looking for something more immersive. From high-energy DJ sets to visually striking experiences, rave culture is evolving, and leading the charge is a concept that's blending music with performance in a whole new way. You saw some of the visuals, but let's see it come to life even a little bit more.
Rave culture is redefining nightlife, driven by electronic music, immersive visuals, and self-expression. In South Africa, the scene is growing, attracting a new wave of audiences looking for more than just a night out. These experiences are built around high-energy DJ sets, striking lighting, and carefully curated environments. But it doesn't stop at music. Fashion, movement, and individuality play a role. Now a new layer is being added. Event concepts are evolving, blending nightlife with performance and storytelling. Cirque du Rave is part of this shift. Combining music with theatrical elements, the experience aims to create far more immersive and engaging experience. We now take a closer look.
That looks like an amazing time. The gents have left me because they're going to go Cirque du Rave right now. Next up, scenery and nature. We're still exploring the Midlands in KwaZulu-Natal, and this time we take a look at strutting views. We get on a swing and just exhale the daily responsibilities life has to offer. Trendz Live producer Rani Subani has more for us, so let's take a look.
The Midlands is an absolutely spectacular place, and one of the most gorgeous destinations we found is a place called Pleasant Places. So come with me on this amazing adventure. Right in the middle of some scenic magic lies a swing that makes women feel superb. A calm space that allows one to just bask in the fresh and rejuvenating air. Tucked away in the beauty of triumph, wearing a flying dress, there is nothing quite like this view. The Mbali swing at Pleasant Places in KZN Midlands Meander is a popular, scenic and luxurious experience that offers a peaceful, panoramic setting. Perfect for photo shoots, relaxing and an escape from real-life realities. I got to sit down with the co-owner of this phenomenal space, Masana Sangweni, on the significance of it.
We established Pleasant Places in 2022, and why this place? I always say it's God's grace, because as much as we're looking for a guest house, we're looking for a home in the beginning, and then we started looking for a guest house. I didn't know that this is what would be. So honestly, it's God's grace. It's a pleasant place because God brought me here. That's why this place specifically. But the Midlands in general has always been a place of escape from the hustle and bustle of the city life of Joburg. Like, we used to travel to the Midlands so often with my family that we fell in love with the place, and it was like, this is the place where I would like to have my guest house. Pleasant Places is a place where you feel like you belong from the moment you say, hi, I'm looking for a place to stay. We make you feel at home from that moment. And our mission has always been that you arrive as a guest, live as a friend, and come back as family.
One of the things about this particular town is the food culture and the warmness of the people. A good meal in the Midlands is most certainly a big deal. Chef Yamkela has prepared something special for us, and he touches briefly on it.
We have grilled beef steak with sweet potato mash, baby corn, baby carrots, and some pan-seed broccoli stems. Enjoy, bon appetit.
The Midlands is a year-round destination, and some popular times include autumn for the changing leaves and summer for lake activities. Certainly a stunning tranquil region known for its rolling green hills, majestic Drakensberg views and misty countryside charm. Pleasant Places is indeed top tier. Oh, what a wonderful time it's been out here. Definitely a worthwhile experience.
One thing about us, we love to plug you on some travel places because we really do believe that once in a while we all deserve a little breather. Speaking of which, we are taking a quick break, but we would love for you to please engage with us on X. We are at Trendz on SABC and we'll be right back. Just like that, we're back. Fashion trends like seasons change every year. What worked last year may not be in style this year. So Trendz Live producer Randy Tsubani explores style and technique for the 2026 winter season, looking at various looks and accessories. So let's give you the lowdown.
Nothing quite like a change of season. It's such a cool thing to be able to try out some new things and some new looks. We're taking a look at the autumn-winter season glow-ups and trends, as well as how we're able to mix and match clothing while switching it up with some bold colors. Store manager at House of Nala, Andre Constable, unpacks their new edition and the importance of bringing it back home to African soil.
All that you see is intentional in terms of fabrication, different silhouettes, color prints, and as you said, with the print itself, we've got various different designers from different parts of Africa. It is a combination of different designers, different fabrications from different cultures, different backgrounds, but it all ties back to Pan-African luxury.
Autumn-winter season, what are some of the colors and what are some of the looks that we can mix and match this winter season with some of the clothes that you have in store now?
We've launched a small capsule of our autumn winter collection, which is a combination of some beautiful Bordeaux. So it's like, well, some call it maroon, some call it burgundy, but we call it Bordeaux. So it's got that the wine color to it. So it's almost like a rich burgundy, like what you've got on, but it's called a Bordeaux, exactly what you're wearing. So it's part of the autumn winter collection. We've also done a few beautiful coats with some olive color in. So you've got those soft, elegant but strong, boastful colors. So with our autumn winter collection, this is what we've brought through, what our designers have done. They've really brought some inspirational, really looks that ladies can feel bold and really confident when wearing them. So that's what we've got in store.
As we continue with our conversation, we now tap into the men's range.
We've got dashiki, we've got linen, we've got some over the top, with some prints and dashing, but we've also got those that's very toned down. That's more upon the fabrication, more upon the sophisticated look. So we've got also, in terms of some of the other designers, so we're bringing in some of the designers from Limpopo. We've got a few from West Africa. So we've got different designers coming in to, just to show what they've got in their market.
We had a few young models to take us through some of the various styles this autumn-winter season, from tassels all the way to denim. It's beautiful how we are still able to mix it up, including the different looks. Some of these don't necessarily look warm, but we're able to style them accordingly. I also think it's important to add some accessories to complement the outfits. CEO of Elizabeth Moore, Dini Mojaki, takes us through how we can additionally style our looks with some fabulous jewelry.
Even though we bring in new collections, it's very important to us that we still ground it and root it into African culture. And so though now we have a new collection, it is fine jewelry, but we still keep and have the element of rope. Usually in winter and autumn, we tend to, do more layering and more clothing. When you're wearing a jersey that's a bit bulky, you can put on a bunch of bracelets on top of your jersey. So even though it is a bit cold, you're still able to accessorize and have a different look. But also, we do double pendants. We're very colorful. So even though you are bulking up in the season, you can wear a bold, beautiful earring because we're all about color. And so you can go and double up your accessories, or you can get away with a very bold and beautiful ring or earrings. Even though like seasons change, we always have different types of accessories.
To all the men and women of stature and style, don't lose the look in any given season.
On Trendz Live, we love stories that spark meaningful conversations and empower the next generation. Now imagine navigating one of life's biggest milestones, growing up with honesty, confidence, and a little bit of creativity. Tonight, we're diving into a groundbreaking new book that's changing how young girls understand their bodies and emotions. My PMS Diary, which is not just a story, but an interactive journey that encourages young readers to write, reflect, and embrace their experiences. Joining us in studios, co-author, media personality, and social entrepreneur Mbah, who together with his daughters TJ Litumi have created a safe and empowering space for young girls to learn, grow, and own their stories. Ladies and gents, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
I love that too, Meji.
Of course.
So early, very serious to be looking like each other, ne?
Lalela, when you release a book that's the first of its kind in the world, you have to look, you make the effort, right?
I love
Yes.
it. But I'm going to start with you, ladies. What actually inspired you to want to write My PMS Diaries?
So what inspired us is that we have conversations with our dad about periods and menstruation, and he also gave us a care package with snacks, period books, and a note that said we should be comfortable to go to him when we first get our period. Then we decided to make My PMS Diary to help other girls and to teach them that they should be comfortable to talk to their dad when they get their period, and not only their mom.
And not only their mom. That's so beautiful. I mean, you're raising daughters.
Yeah.
Why did you want to be a part of this conversation? Yes, there's the authoring or co-authoring of the book, but it seems like there's an intentionality even in the household with your girl.
Absolutely. I mean, we were raised by fathers who were tigers, you know, tigers don't cry, very unapproachable. You know, the whole concept of periods and menstruation has always been a woman's issue. And what I'm saying is that it's not a woman's issue, it's actually nature. And so as a parent, as a father, it's my responsibility to also educate them about what happens to their body and shouldn't just leave it to the mom or the aunt or the grandmother, you know, Tina's Pumikasi. Why can't you have conversations with your daughters as a father to understand their growth process and for them to actually feel comfortable to come to you about anything.
About anything,
Absolutely
not just
anything.
this, you know, milestone in their lives.
Yeah.
I mean, teacher, I'll bring this one to you. In the book, there's a girl, Palisa. Who is she? Tell us a little bit more about her and why you guys think that other young girls would actually relate to her.
So Palisa is a girl who's going through her menstrual cycle. She doesn't know anything about it, doesn't know who to talk about. So although this book is based on Palisa and her journey, it's also about where we are going to be when we have to become Palisa, when we have to go through what Palisa is going through. So in the story, we are basically Palisa. We are learning what Palisa is going through so that we can learn what we're going to go through eventually.
Okay, I see. I mean, you said something very interesting at the beginning of the interview, that this is a book that's a first of its kind.
Yes.
Walk me through that, please.
Well, you can Google it at your own peril, but this is the first dad and daughter menstrual book in the world. Wow. We've co-authored it together, and there's nothing like this in the world, where not only are we following Palisa's journey of menstruation and everything else, but the reader also has a your turn opportunity to journal in this book. So not only do you read about Palisa, but you actually get to journal your thoughts as well. You put your name, your surname, who your parents are, your favorite colors, your mood that day. So you get to journal your experience, and as Palisa gets to understand more about what's happening to her body and the challenges she faces. Remember the school challenges of boys who end up bullying these girls at school because of a lack of understanding. So what Palisa goes through, we want the reader to also go through and document it in this journal.
Yeah, I mean, you said something so great, Velo, because I was actually about to touch on that. The fact that it's actually interactive journaling that you can do, and not only just reading the story.
Absolutely.
Now, you know, you guys are changing the game, setting records and literally creating history, then writing history rather.
Absolutely.
I absolutely love that. But you have to tell me, guys, how was it working, Lipapa, to actually write this book?
Go first.
You go first.
Okay. Working with Dada was an amazing experience because we got to learn more about each other and what our bodies go through as individual people. Yeah, go.
Yeah, it was nice working with Dada. There was some challenging where he did shout at us because of this, that. But then we got closer, and yeah.
tell me more how Papa was shouting at, oh, Dada, that's what you guys
call me
him.
Dada.
They call you Dada. What do you mean you were shouting at you? Were you guys not focused, handing in your chapters in time? What was it?
Like sometimes we weren't focused, we were playing around.
And you're not diarising? Tell her you're not journaling? Because they have to journal, or they don't have to. So we've started this trend in the family of journaling every day. So at the end of every day, we journal our thoughts about that day. It can be a line. It can be a paragraph. It can be a full page. Sometimes you don't feel like writing, but you have to write something to document how you felt that day.
Yeah. Because I feel like I'm about to cry. This is bringing tears to my eyes because I think it's so beautiful that you're helping other young girls out there navigate their journey, but you guys are getting closer as a family. But it's also taught you guys a lot of discipline in showing up for yourselves as you grow older. And then now, whatever it is in your life, you can come talk to Dada about it. But Dada, I have to ask you, what did you learn from the girls going through this journey with them?
I learned that patience is a virtue. And the fact that no matter how old you are, you're never too old to learn. And I'm a scholar by nature, and for me just to sit and listen to how they articulate things, how they see the world, is something that a lot of parents I think should make time for. You know, learn from your kids. You know, just because they're kids doesn't mean you can't learn from them. In fact, I've learned more from them than they've learned from me.
I mean, I don't know that. Let's say it's equally shared, ne?
Well, I'm being nice.
Oh, you're being nice because they're here on live TV. But I have to ask you girls, I mean, book signing, celebrity, no. And how was that experience for you guys, getting to sign the books, talk to other young girls that were in the audience and share this with them? Either one of you can go. Don't be shy. Come, TJ. Let's go, TJ. It's fine.
Okay, so wait, can you please repeat the question?
So I'm just saying, like, being at the book launch, getting to sign and sharing, you know, your guys' experience of writing the book and what's in the book with other young girls.
Oh, getting to sign made me feel like I've achieved much in my life, and me being able to see other girls become confident with the book and actually wanting to read it and learn more about themselves and their periods made me so happy.
Oh man, it made me happy seeing those pictures. Then, with any other young girl watching out there, what is the little, you know, notes that you want to leave them with so that they can remember that it's okay to get older?
Don't be afraid to get older. Don't be afraid to get your period. A period is a beautiful thing that every lady is eventually gonna get, and don't let anyone bring you down, and just embrace your period.
Just embrace it, have fun, go play at school, don't stop doing the activities, and get the book, ne?
Get the book.
But we'll end it with you, TT. We're not to dads out there that are watching. What do you want to leave them with?
If you're a father out there, if you're an uncle out there, you know, have conversations with the girl child about what's going on with her body. Get this book because it'll help you to make the conversation easy. We know it's very uncomfortable, even for moms. You know, it's not an easy conversation to have, but this book is designed for that. So don't be shy, Dad. Speak to your kids so they can open up about anything that happens in their lives, and you'll know when there's something wrong with your child. You'll know by having that communication. Wrong.
Yeah. I mean, I'm so excited. But as we just wrap it up, where can people actually get a copy of it?
So this is available at across all bookstores, basically, and online as well. Take a lot. It's selling for 190. We wanted to make it quite affordable so that as many girls in South Africa can get this book. Every girl child in South Africa deserves to have a copy of this book.
They do deserve a copy of this book, and I feel like we all deserve to have a dad like you. Sure, you guys are also just so proud of him, eh?
Yes, very much.
Yeah, and I'm sure he's equally proud of you guys as well. I love the clock, and I'm going to be talking for all three of you guys. Thank you for being so intentional in wanting to, you know, raise your daughters. And more than anything, ladies, thank you so much for speaking to other young girls out there and giving them the confidence boost and, you know, encouragement that they need.
Absolutely. Your period matters.
Your period matters. Oh man. From fashion to exploring a book that really is all about making sure that we are encouraging other girls during a stage of their life that might be difficult, but also, you know, saying to dads out there and fathers and male figures, talk to your children. It's very important in a household. Right now, though, unfortunately, we need to pay some bills, but when we return, so much more is in store for you. I mean, it is Trendz Live after all. Discuss it. Welcome back to Trendz Live. We're halfway through the show. And if you didn't actually know, we've moved to Saturday nights now, so please tell a friend to catch us at 8 p.m. every Saturday. Moving on to our next story of the night. In Soweto, the community of Noordgesig, also known as Die Bulte, is reclaiming its narrative through art, history, and storytelling. Trendz Live producer Puleng Mulibati spent the day exploring all things artsy. Laat ons kyk.
From above, Noordgesig unfolds in quiet poetry, a township shaped by history and framed by mine dumps, known as Die Bulte. Its story is rooted in a past divided under apartheid, but today it's told through modern art.
This community was established in 1939. There's different architectural houses that were built during that time. But before 1939, this whole area, as you look at it, before the houses were built, during the Apartheid Forced Removal Act, people lived in this area here, this whole open area. There were tents, white tents that were made out of cloth. There wasn't sanitation, people didn't have water, but they settled because they had a new place that they had to live in, and they were moved from places like Vrededorp and Vitas, and they came and they settled in this area here up until later on when houses were built here for them, as I've mentioned, the old look and the new look houses. And the street names of Noordgesig, like Veigie and Bergroos, are named after flowers. Bulte is the name of the nickname of our area because of the mine dumps and because it is also called a hill town. So that's the geographic structure of this area.
Beyond its past, Noordgesig is a living community rich in culture, connection, and creativity.
The reason why we've got the artifacts, such as this doily, as they call it in the past, and we've got the cup and we've got the plate here. This whole project that we've put together here, it's about heritage and the history of our community. Myself and Lavinia were approached by the school children. Even our children at home had projects that they had to put together for their schools. And those projects were about local heroes, history of the community, and because Lavinia's collected a wide range of video interviews of oral histories, it came that the children came to ask us about those stories, and that's how we helped them. And then later on we decided to approach the library. It took us 2.5 years to put this together. It's all about the sports of the community. It's about Mama Vesta, it's about Baba Klava, and also other local heroes that are basically displayed in here, like Jake Ntuli, the famous boxer from the community.
Outside, those walls take on new life, painted boldly across the walls.
My focus was on starting with the blue plaques of Noordgesig, and this is one of the houses I've recognized that needs a blue plaque because at this very house we have our Mandela. Mandela used to come here for secret meetings way back under the apartheid years, and then we also had Walter Sisulu coming to this very same house, having their secret meetings. So this house speaks volumes when it comes to politics. And then this house also is connected to the Lockman family. So the Lockman family before this house was occupied with Mama Vesta's family, and they lived here. It was a center, a TB center, like a clinic for Noordgesig, and that is where the nuns used to work, help out. This mural was a project of the nuns, the famous nuns of Noordgesig. It was funded by BWEF. And then what happened is we took the history of Noordgesig and depicted here. Specifically the nuns, Nana Dean, she's still alive, very old, in Noordgesig. As you can see, there's a block. Now on that side, that is for Mama Vesta. She was very, very hard when it comes to education. Now she was always sitting on a stoop, and whenever she saw a child passing, while it was school time, she would call them and say, why aren't you in school? You're supposed to be in school. So it's written, never stop reading, said Mama Vesta, because that was a strong point. Like it's reading, it's filled with education.
Through art and storytelling, Noordgesig is being reimagined.
It was a predominantly colored area. Nowadays it's more integrated community. I see a lot of other communities that also moved into Noordgesig. And what I noticed of Noordgesig, there wasn't a lot of development those years when we grew up here. I think they did a good job by creating the artworks in Noordgesig. It showcased what the community was about, the people that lived here. There were, in Noordgesig was incredible people that lived here. People that made an indelible mark on this community. And by putting them in the art form, I think it shows the other people that didn't know about them or the history of them, to show people who lived in this community.
It's really just beautiful seeing what other neighborhoods are doing and just seeing how diverse we are as a country. Now we're unlocking indulgent treatments to Asian-inspired techniques. Pasara Wellness Spa has built a strong online following, especially for its signature Thai-inspired stretches that have social media in a frenzy. So we went to experience it for ourselves. Sit back and relax.
Step inside and tranquil gardens welcome you. But the real escape unfolds indoors. The experience incorporates assisted body stretches similar to that of Thai massage techniques.
So the Pasara Wellness Group's core focus is making wellness accessible to all South Africans. So we offer high-end, beautiful experiences which revitalize the body, the mind, uplift you so you can ready to tackle life. All our branches are absolutely beautiful, but I did invite you to the Hyde Park branch because look at this flowing lawn. It's absolutely stunning, it's beautiful, but they're all unique and beautiful in their own sense.
At Pasara, wellness is far more than luxury. It's about creating an experience that is both indulgent and accessible. Even the food cleanses serves a deeper purpose.
So going to a spa or walking into a spa can be quite daunting or overwhelming. So not only is it the ritual of the foot cleanse, but it's also an icebreaker. It's a good opportunity for you to sit in front of your therapist, meet your therapist, have your feet cleansed. Your therapist is going to ask you a few questions and take you through the protocol of your rest of your experience with us. So the massage, of course, is the star of the treatment. So it resets the nervous system, releases tension. We then move into the cupping. The cupping is a powerful form to actually release that deep muscle tension. And then once we've warmed up, we are able to stretch the body. So the body can move better, it feels lighter, it feels more energetic throughout that whole experience. So it's not a painful treatment at all. It's very effective at increasing blood flow. So targeting those deeper, more stubborn muscles. So basically the bruising that you get only lasts a few days, and that's a show of toxins that have been pulled from the belly of the muscle to the surface of the skin so that the body can actually flush those toxins away. It has been used for centuries for muscle recovery and for pain relief. So along with relaxation, it's the whole experience. It's release of muscle tension, it's removing of the pain, increasing the blood circulation, along with that, uplifting the mind.
Once the treatment begins, the focus shifts from releasing tension and restoring balance to the body.
Beyond relaxation, a Pasara experience induces relaxation. It relieves tension and stress, increases blood circulation, helps induce a better night's sleep. So overall, you feel uplifted body and mind, ready to tackle life. Of course, hydration at the end of your experience is always important. So to flush away the toxins, drink lots of water. But the significance of the juice and the tea is really just we're forcing you to take a beat. So take a moment after the experience, don't run away. Take a moment, take the view in, taking the time with your partner, your mother, your friend, or even just yourself after the treatment. Breathe before you run away and face the world.
In a world that rarely slows down, here you're invited to pause, reconnect, and restore.
I'm in need of a massage myself. But hey, we're still here giving you the best in all things art and culture. We are, however, taking another little quick break. But please do not go anywhere because we're coming on back to make sure we're serving you all the magic of entertainment and everything wonderful that the show has to offer. Ons kom terug. You're still tuned into SABC News. So, when you think yachts, you think luxury, soft life, champagne somewhere in the distance, right? But here's the thing. South Africa has no shortage of yacht experiences, and you don't even have to travel far or break the bank to enjoy one. Right here at Harties Dam, the yacht lifestyle is getting a local twist where laid back meets luxury, and your weekend plans just got a serious upgrade. So whether it's a romantic escape, a chilled getaway with friends, or simply ticking something off your bucket list, let's step aboard and see what this floating experience is all about.
Have you ever wondered how some people can have a full-on lifestyle on a yacht? Well, have you ever thought of people like sailors who can take on the sea for like months and months on end, and they seem to be functional in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of the ocean? Well, today we're going to give this a try. This is not the ocean, it's Harties Dam. We're going to try yacht life. Where do we cook? Where do you sleep? What do you do? Well, I found out that you can actually bring a family, a friend, or if you are a water baby, this is just perfect for you because you can just take on the water by yourself. Imagine the sunsets, imagine the quiet and the tranquility. Let us explore the space. Then I will give you my honest opinion at the end.
Hello, Trendz Live. Welcome aboard. Let me take you on a tour.
Though compact in size, the space leaned into its nautical charm, thoughtfully designed to mirror life at sea. Small windows let in just enough light, while elevated beds and clever layouts create snug, cabin-like feel.
You're gonna find a little living room / dining room area. You're gonna have a little kitchen where you can cook, you can make tea and coffee. You're gonna have 2 bedrooms on your left hand side and 2 bedrooms on your right hand side, as well as the bathrooms. Then when you come back out, you can walk around the boat, you can come out, you can sit on the nets, you can sit, you can stand, you can play music, you can dance. You are very, very safe on this boat. My personal opinion is I love sitting on the nets with a glass of champagne and just watching the sunset going down at night.
Picture the sun dipping below the hills, birds calling, all the while you float in serene luxury with your own skipper.
This boat is called Surprise, so we do a boat cruises. It's a 8-seater boat, like it's 4 bedrooms on the inside. You guys, you can sleep on the water.
The element of with sleeping on the dam is it's fantastic because there's no one around you, you're alone, but it's you. If it's you and your partner, that's amazing, but if it's you and your friends, it's basically like a party boat at the end of the day. Sleeping on the dam, the water is water. You don't really feel it because of the beds that are a little bit higher. You don't feel the water moving beneath you. You are anchored, so you won't move like from the one side of the dam to the other side of the dam. Where we leave you is where you're going to stay for the night. Entirely depends up to the person how, their budget is. So basically, the Surprise, you can take it out for an hour, you can take it out for a day, maybe 2 days. It's all up to you.
Is this a self-catering boat?
Yes, totally. It is a self-catering boat. You can choose the option if you want breakfast, supper and lunch. If you don't, that's also entirely up to you. You can store your food inside. There's a fridge, there's a stove. Everything you need will be in there for you to be able to do self-catering. There's plates, cutlery, bedding, anything that you will need is inside there.
With experienced crew on board, safety briefings and all the necessary equipment in place, you can simply relax and enjoy the journey with a peace of mind.
If you want us to check up on you, we do have night shift staff that can check up on you. The creatures in the water is basically just normal fish, and then obviously the hyacinths, but the fish is the only important thing. Safety wise, you are very, very safe. No one can come to you, get to you, unless there's a boat, but we don't really allow boats. You have to have a special license for a boat to be out on the water at night, and any boat that's on the water at night must have lights.
This experience was intimate and peaceful. Definitely one of those feel-good experiences you have to try.
Yacht life is definitely up my alley. Next up, revelers took to the streets of Lagos earlier this week for the city's vibrant Fanti Carnival, a cultural tradition dating back more than 2 centuries. We're taking all the way to other parts of Africa, so let's get into it.
The carnival featured elaborate costumes, including dragon performers, Egyptian-themed outfits, and animal costumes depicting bulls, cows, as well as ostriches. Disabled participants also joined the festivities in decorated wheelchairs. One of the festival facilitators, Nicholas Addo-Seal, explained the carnival's historical roots in the Olowogbo community, saying the event has been part of their history, which they inherited from Brazilian visitors. The celebration brought together participants of all ages, dancing through the streets, and those in attendance described the experience as really amazing. Nigerian musician Nice performed on stage as crowds sang along, adding to the festive atmosphere. Oh, what a time! It really looked like such a good vibe.
There's never a right time to say goodbye, but they do say time flies when you're having fun. We hope that you've had as much fun with us as we've had with you, and that any stresses you're experiencing have floated away. Thank you so much for choosing us. Let's do this again next week, Saturday at 8 p.m. And if you missed tonight's episode, I don't know where you've been, but you can catch up via our SABC News channel and watch the full episode of Trendz Live. My name is Candy, and until next time, stay sweet. Mwah. Good night.